Hi Libra, and welcome to your weekly tarot from the 3rd to the 10th of October. I'm Celtic Gaia Tarot, and welcome to my channel. So yes, Libra, the overall message you seem to have this week is about going with the flow. You've got the Hanged Man as your foundation card, which is all about surrender and letting go of control. And you've got the To the Sea as your additional guidance card, which is all about giving up. Oh, I'm so sorry, there's a storm in the UK and the wind is just crazy. So To the Sea means it's about going with the flow. It's about letting go of control, dominance, and surrendering to the bigger picture. At the top of the deck, you've got the Four of Swords. So for a lot of Libra, this is about healing. So it's a sense of maybe you having to withdraw from external activities this week and seek a little bit of peace within. But this peace that you're going to be finding this week, Libra, is a really sense of it's a really good inner peace. That this To the Sea card is one of my favourite cards. It's a sense of feeling quite emotionally good about yourself, feeling just that, I don't know, I've got a sense of peace when I see this card, and it's very, very to do with my heart energy. So it's a sense of things not being perfect, but being okay inside yourself. Okay, so the cards you've got you've got a very mixed bunch of cards, really. You start the week with the Devil, paired with the Emperor. So I've got two messages going on here. The Devil's very often about feeling blocked. It can represent many things, but for some reason I'm getting this feeling of being blocked, Libra. Because the Emperor can sometimes represent feeling blocked as well. I mean, it's a very, very good card for getting things done. So for going out into the world, taking charge of your life direction. So you can definitely mean that, because next to the Emperor you've got the Ace of Swords, which again is that quality of sort of leaving some of the torment of the past behind and taking direction of your own life. So there's definitely that sense of, okay, I am moving on and I am moving forward. Because the Ace of Swords is paired with the Nine of Discs, and this Nine of Discs, I love the Nine of Discs. There's that feeling of, again, a bit like To the Sea, a feeling of everything's quite good in my world. I'm feeling stable. I've got enough. It's a sense of being deeply comfortable in your own skin, Libra. So actually, this Emperor card actually more speaks to me of trying to leave behind that energy of the Devil. So for some of you, this is a feeling of being entrapped, of being oppressed, of being held back and held down. And that Emperor here, because it's next to the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Discs, I'm going to guess for a lot of Librans, you're trying to move away from this energy of the Devil, take charge of your life direction, and you're basically going for it. The Ace of Swords is that higher mind. It's that total clarity about the way forward in your life. And it's coming with such a nice foundation. This is the sense of just being at ease in your own skin. And I would say the To the Sea card means that, Libra. Just that sense of being at peace, going with the flow, not fighting things anymore. Like what the Hanged Man is saying and what this Four of Swords is saying. So there's a feeling of letting go here, letting go of the difficult energy of the Devil and moving forward You then move on to the Page of Swords paired with the Queen of Cups. So, as usual, every card has multiple meanings. The Page of Swords can represent quite a young person in your life. I always see them as a teenage cards. It could also be a message you're getting. They're also the messengers, so some could be receiving messages. Swords, it could be a letter, email, that sort of thing. There could be a lot of texting going on. For some Libra, this is the issue of feeling impatient. I find the Page of Swords can be a card of wanting things to move quicker than they are moving. So a feeling about, for some it could be a sort of feeling of being a bit restless, about you've made decisions, you know what you're going after, and there's that sense of wanting things to move a bit faster than what they already are. But it's paired with the Queen of Cups, which, I mean, this is a water sign card, but it could easily be a Libra card, because the Queen of Cups rules with her heart. And there's that feeling of you being, again, this is you back to the sea energy, that sense of being in the flow, being at peace and being grounded with your own self. So this Page of Swords might be a very temporary energy of feeling impatient. Again, for some it could be news received. But at the core, Libra, there's a sense of emotional well-being you have this week, and it's right next to the Empress. So it's that same quality of ruling by love, and Empress is the Venus card. So there's that sense, Libra, of emotional well-being. But you've also got the Nine of Swords next to the Page of Swords. So what I'm feeling here, Libra, and I think your emotional well-being is going to win this week. The Empress is Major Arcana. Major Arcanas will always win out over the minor cards. But there's a sense, Libra, that some of your thinking could be robbing you of your well-being. The Swords cards, the Swords and our thoughts can be our best friends, and they can be our worst nightmares. And the Page of Swords, the Nine of Swords, is saying to me, so some of you, your head and your thinking is racing into fear, that what if quality, what if this happens, what if this happens. But at the same time, you've got these other qualities of emotional compassion and love and well-being, Libra. And I think you're going to have to keep weighing these up towards the end of the week. I'm not saying these swords, I'm not saying you're not going to be pulled off by this anxiety and the fears you might be thinking, but the way out is in. So it's into the Empress, it's into the quality of your heart, your senses, that sort of thing. It's moving into your body. Go for a walk, do something in nature, and out of your mind. And that's basically repeated in the Queen of Cups with the Page of Swords. There's a lot of movement this week. From the Devil to the Ace of Swords, a lot of solidity at the core. But this sword energy, it seems to be lasting the whole week. And it's backwards, forwards movements in the sword energy. But what else is lasting all week, Libra, is your sense of emotional well-being. And if there's any advice from this tarot reader, that's what you're going to try and have to cultivate as much as possible. The Hanged Man saying is about letting go of control. And as you let go of control, the potential is there for you, Libra, to move right into your heart and right into your well-being this week. Again, the choice is yours, and I know it's really not easy. But okay, Libra, good luck, and I'll see you next week.